do, what it do. Live up in this mud. Live up in this mud. You know, there's always something going on in the Matrix, man. Yo, how come every time I come outside, man, look like it's about to rain, B? The clouds better get up out of here. You know what I mean? What's going on out there in the YouTube world, man? You know there's always something going on in the Matrix, man. Word going through the spirit realm. Is that your man from Black Panther? You know what I mean? Fell out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody on that frequency right now, son. Bitch, that was all part of the plan. You know what I mean? Broke that movie down. Check them archives. If it's still up in the archives. You know what I mean? But that's all in synchronicity with the procrastination spirit, son. The procrastination spirit, or that energy, is heavy in the members of the God race. You know what I mean? It's heavy inside of them. Heavy all around them. Procrastination energy. And they sitting around waiting. You know, somebody posts something in one of them spiritual groups saying something to the nature of, how come finding, I think it was 23 or 33 or 29 children is not America's top priority right now? I'm like, yo, why don't you go find them? You know what I mean? Like, why don't you go find these kids who got kidnapped? It's easy for somebody to be on the sideline and just point a finger and say, why don't you go do something? You know what I mean? But this individual, and there's a lot of people like, this is one thing I've been realized about those people that's in those spiritual groups. They sit around with the procrastination spirit, waiting for somebody else to do something for them when they could be doing it them damn selves. You know what I mean? The procrastination spirit is the embracing of coward energy, son. It's the embracing of cowardly energy, son. Because it's easy to hide behind, you know, before they was hiding behind the screen, they was on the sideline. And before they was on the sideline, they were the ones who was known as the instigators. You know, you went to school with these people. They always in the background, sound effecting, amplifying things up. Somebody say something, ooh, yo, son, you just try to play you, son. You know what I'm saying? That's them same people that's behind the keyboard, behind the Bluetooth. You know what I'm saying? They say a whole bunch of shit, but they don't be living it, man. You know what I mean? They ain't about that life. They don't live it, man. You know what I'm saying? Here you telling a whole nation that they need to be focusing on finding how many of the kids that person said was kidnapped. But why don't you get up off your ass and go get them since you so damn worried about it? You know what I mean? But that's the procrastination spirit, son. A procrastination spirit is the revelation of cowardly energy, son. Procrastination spirit is a representation and a revelation of cowardly energy, son. Because who but cowards procrastinate? Let's be for real. Who but cowards procrastinate? Because when somebody is procrastinating, what are they doing? They making excuses on why they cannot achieve or do whatever the situation is. Let's just use this as an example. Find these kids that got kidnapped. They're going to sit up there and make all these excuses on why they won't go out there and find the kids that got kidnapped, only because they really a coward. You know what I mean? They really a coward. When you see these people on the sidelines always running their mouth and they don't be in the field, they don't be living what they talking about, they cowards, man. They got the procrastination spirit on them, son. A bunch of cowards, a bunch of pump fakers. You know what I mean? Like the cheerleaders with the pom-poms, they pump faking. They're not really about their being in the field like grass. They rather just be on the sideline jaw jacking. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people out there who would talk about eating healthy food. These people would be on camera making smoothies, making all kinds of stuff on camera. But off camera, they got shrimp and pork in a damn pot. A freaking coward, son. You know what I mean? These cowards out here, son. They living a lie, B. They living a lie. You know what I mean? They ain't about that light, bruh. They ain't about that light. I already know what it is, man. But the procrastination spirit, son. Whenever you see somebody who's procrastinating, just know they a coward. We're not even going to be calling them lazy no more. Because lazy was like a scapegoat that didn't really give you the ability to see people for what they really are. They're not really lazy. Lazy is a cloak of a coward. You know what I mean? In other words, people would rather be called lazy than a coward. So lazy would be like a veil that cloaks over a coward. A coward would pretend to be lazy. But the reality is, you ain't lazy. You just a damn coward. You know what I mean? So, your man died from the Black Panther. Another fake hero. I done broke it down in past videos that these heroes are double agents. All of them. Every single freaking hero that they created, you know, these fourth dimensional voodoo dolls, they all agents for the beast, on and off screen. All of them. Because all heroes are slaves to what? Polarities. All of them, son. Somebody's in danger, superhero got to save them. The person that's in danger is too much of a coward to save themselves. In other words, they are exemplifying the procrastination spirit. You know what I mean? Practical scene, Superman. Somebody could fall out in the middle of the street, riding a bike and just fall out in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? A damn car could be coming their way. This bitch sitting in the middle of the damn street, screaming, talking about, somebody help me, oh my God, help me. Somebody help me. How about you help yourself? You know what I mean? How about you help yourself? You sitting up here talking about somebody help me. That person is showing you, and they be subconsciously programming people to have and summon that procrastination spirit, that coward energy. Because the procrastination spirit is about harnessing coward energy. So you sitting there waiting for Superman to come and swoop you up, or Spider-Man coming to swoop you up. So when you look at the superhero These people would try to predict them as Marvel beings. Like these superheroes would be marveled upon. But when you look, go past the cheers, the smiles, go past all of the BS, the surface descriptions, and you see that all these superheroes are slaves to polarities. They are slaves to a positive and negative energy, because all superheroes, they work for a higher order. In other words, a superhero is not in charge of his or herself. They are like a manager. They're like an archon. When you look at somebody like Al Sharpton, he's a superhero. He's a superhero. When you look at somebody like Jesse Jackson, he's a superhero. When you look at somebody like Barack Obama, Donald Trump, those are superheroes. You know what I mean? Those are the superheroes that will be like off screen, even though they be on screen. But those will be the superheroes that's like off screen. And then you got the on screen superheroes, like this Black Panther BS, trying to infuse the damn slave gene back in the God race. I already broke that video and movie up. Check them archives. And all these other damn fake superhero movies like Harriet Tubman, and she was an agent for the damn beast. Anytime the beast shout anybody out, that's roll call. That's roll call for the agents. Agent up. You know what I mean? I asked the question and ain't nobody answered yet. If Harriet Tubman freed the slaves, where are the descendants of the slaves who was freed? That's all I ask. They talk about Harriet Tubman freed the slaves. Where are the offsprings of the slaves who was freed? Point them out. I got some questions to ask them. You know, it's just a simple question. It's just a simple question. But Harriet Tubman, again, a superhero. But who Harriet Tubman was working for? She's working for the beast. You know what I mean? All these superheroes work for the beast. They are there to install and sustain the procrastination, coward energy inside of you. Why? Because if you focusing on a superhero saving you, whether that be a man or a woman, you know what I mean? Spaceship, aliens, whatever, Jesus Christ, heaven, you know what I'm saying? If you focusing on a superhero trying to save you, then all that energy that you focusing on that superhero, they feeding up off that energy. You could be using that energy to charge yourself up and raise yourself up out of whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying? So when you immediately depend on the superhero, simultaneously you harness and activate that procrastination spirit. Because when somebody's waiting for somebody to save them, what are they doing? They stagnate. They procrastinate. They waiting. And when they waiting, that shows that they're a coward. You know what I mean? That shows that they are a coward. Here the gods installed what is known as an immune system in your vessel. That's what they call it. But it's really for us, the carbonated beings, it's a solar network. You know what I mean? So the gods installed this features and abilities in our vehicles. And what do these allies do? They kill. They kill. They freaking kill. Any virus come in your body, they kill them. It ain't no sitting down to negotiate. Ain't no sitting. Your immune cells ain't sitting up there talking about, yo, I got to wait for somebody to come save me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say my prayers. Somebody's just gonna come and save me right now, because the body is just being swarmed with all these viruses, and we just gotta wait and hope and pray until some more cells or whatever comes up in here and save us. Your immune system ain't vibing like that. They killing, man. They like the damn zombies in these zombie movies, man. They kill, man. They are a murder squad. There's a squad up that's all about murdering, son. They are murderers. Your immune system, your cells, they murder viruses. It ain't no talking. They killing them, ripping them to shreds. You know what I mean? Now, if your immune system was on some procrastination tip, what do you think would happen to your body? Take a good long look at the so-called black race. That is what will happen to your body when your immune system is offline. You know what I mean? Walking around with the perm wig and the weave. You know what I'm saying? Smoking, drinking, tattoos all over the body, eating fake food. You know what I mean? Etc., etc. Y'all already know the drill. Y'all look out y'all window, y'all see what it is. You know what I mean? So if the gods was to, and they did, you know, install this immune system, as they call it, in your physical body, and it immediately kills all threats. No negotiation. Non-negotiable. Ain't negotiating nothing. It ain't big enough for the both of us up in here, son. You know what I mean? You in violation. The gods installed that into your body. Then what does that say about how you should be vibrating whenever these threats come along your way? You ain't supposed to be waiting for one person to call out somebody who's deceiving anybody. You supposed to call them out right then and there in front they damn face. That's another Jesus Christ program that they got floating around in the guard race. Everybody's sitting on a damn sideline waiting for one person to call this person out, and then y'all sit on the sideline and chill. How about y'all get off the goddamn sideline and get in the field? But then again, y'all zapped with the procrastination spirit because y'all cowards. You know what I mean? The procrastination spirit is a cowardly energy that is all up in the guard race vessel. They all up in it. You know what I mean? It's easy to talk, but when you out there living the life for real, that takes a quantum leap step. And the reality is, a lot of these members of the guard race, they ain't built for it, man. They ain't built for that. You know what I mean? They ain't built for that kind of life, man. Straight up. So it's easier for them to just be on the sidelines and just running their mouth. It's easier for them to be moving like that on the sideline. Because, you know, once they hide behind this anonymous title or alias or picture, whatever it is, they feel safe. They feel safe. But the safe that I'm speaking about is not a safe as in them being secure. The safe is, what I'm talking about is a coward being in a specific space and no one knows where that coward is. So they could be a coward in the open. They could be cowardly in the open. That's the safe that I'm talking about, because it's safe for them to be a coward when nobody's watching them. You know what I mean? But when everybody's watching them, they can't be a coward. What they would try to do, pretend. And how they pretend? By running their mouth. You know what I mean? By running their mouth. Making these excuses is how they run their mouth when they pretend. You know what I'm saying? That's how they pretend like they really about that. But the reality is they're just making excuses. And that's how the cowards run their mouth in the open. They run their mouth in the open by way of making excuses. Oh, well, you know, such happened. Well, you know, this, boom, this. Oh, I'm waiting for this, waiting for that. Well, you know, white man doing this. I can't get this because the man, blah, blah, blah. That's how the cowards run their mouth. Cowards run their mouth with excuses, man. You know what I mean? The cowards run their mouth with excuses. But when there's nobody around now, you know what I'm saying? When there's nobody around, you're smoking that nasty cigarette. When ain't nobody around, that's when they, you know what I'm saying, they going on that keyboard.
I got any packages?
They going on that keyboard heavy. They all up in the comment section under these bot accounts. Agents for the beast, because they a damn coward. You know what I'm saying? They are a coward. They are the procrastinators. The procrastinating spirit posse is heavy on this planet and is always looking to inhabit a vessel. And it's unfortunate that a lot of members of the God race have been zapped, you know what I'm saying, by the coward energy, son. So now you got people posting this guy picture all over Facebook. This is something that I stated before in past videos. Why is it that these people always wait till somebody die to embrace them? Somebody's dead, everybody posting their picture now. Everybody talking about how they impacted their life now. All blah, 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 blah. You know the program. You know the simulation. Everybody's talking about how this man was so amazing and all this and all that. But when the man was alive, why didn't you express that? You know what I'm saying? See, the reality is these people are not paying homage when they spread this brother's Chadwick picture. What they are doing is attempting to be noticed. They only doing that because they want to be noticed. Because, you know, their lives is unfulfilling. So they figure if they use somebody that's popular within their caption, then somebody would notice them. These people are pathetic, man. You don't say nothing about the man when he alive, but as soon as he died, you got 1,000 posts about him. All these pictures pop up out of nowhere. But when the man was alive, you ain't keep that same energy when he was dead. Because they all frauds. All of them. Anybody sharing that man's picture talking about how great that man was, and they ain't been sharing this picture talking about how, the same like with the Nipsey Hussle. Ain't nobody was saying how great Nipsey Hussle was. I didn't hear nobody speak about Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? I seen a few videos of him way back in the days when he was talking about the health and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't hear nobody speak about Nipsey Hussle. No rapper, nobody. Now, as soon as Nipsey died, everybody on the goddamn planet talking about how this man was so great. Why the man wasn't great when he was alive? Because these people are cowards. Cowards. They all cowards. They all got the procrastination spirit on them. And this is how the simulation is. It ain't start with Nipsey. It ain't gonna end with Chadwick. It's gonna be somebody else who's gonna fall or freak out. You know what I mean? And you're gonna hear about how amazing this person was. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear about how amazing grace this person was. All frauds. They all doing it for likes. You know, when this dude Pop Smoke got killed, I wasn't hearing nobody talk about this guy Pop Smoke. So I seen a couple videos from him when he was alive and all that. I ain't hear nobody talk about this man, son. As soon as this man dies, everybody talking about this man. I'm like, why y'all can't talk about the man when he's alive? Because it's a program. It's all part of the program. You know what I mean? It's all part of the program. These people are pretending to show good grace. You know what I mean? They all pretending. It is not for real. They doing it for likes. They doing it to get noticed. You know what I mean? These people claim that they honor somebody like Nipsey Hussle. But when you really honor somebody, you follow in their footsteps. You know what I mean? You take the good, or if you want to play the game, you take the good that the people was doing that you look up to and you honor, and you apply it to your life and you live it to the fullest. These people ain't honoring none of it. They don't honor the dead. They give them all a dishonorable discharge by pump faking, talking about how much they love these people, son. But when these people was alive, son, they said nothing. These people all on Twitter talking about Cardi B. They talking about whatever's floating around in the matrix. You know what I mean? As soon as the person's die now, everybody got the tear face emoji, like they gang banging. You know what I mean? Everybody got the tear face emoji like they gang banging. Oh, today is a sad day. You ain't said nothing about this man, never. But now he's dead. It's a sad day. These people are frauds. The procrastination spirit is a coward. You know what I mean? The beast always zap all kinds of frequencies through the matrix. And it's like these people don't do nothing but tether the vibration. That's all they do. And they don't even know that when that man, Chadwick, died, that was what I was talking about when I was breaking up the movie, when they had the CIA agent, which was the chip installed in the mind. When he was flying around in the head, he represent the hack, the implant in the pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? That took over the fortress. They all did that when this dude died. Because if you know anything about wick, they got to do with the wicker, the pineal gland. You know what I mean? All y'all been zapped. All these people, when that whole Black Panther movie came out, everybody had their what was that? They dashikis going to the movies, talking about Wakanda, some imaginary place like heaven. As far as how the Bible try to break it up, some imaginary place, some imaginary characters talking about some freaking Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? With some imaginary compound that they talking about some unobtainium, which is really soul. Ain't no damn melanin. Melanin exists in anything that's artificial. They ain't looking for that. You know what I mean? So you all been implanted. Y'all all been implanted. In the damn movie, he was a damn traitor. He's talking about sharing the tech of the world when it's supposed to be exclusive to the God race. You know what I mean? And they knocked them off. You gotta know when anybody died by way of a disease. So they say. But when anybody died by way of a disease, just know that was a hex that was put on them. The same way how they put hex on people to smoke cigarettes, to drink liquor, to sniff coke, to rape, to murder, to molest. They put hex on people to do all that stuff. They put a hex on people in the form of a disease. He's been hexed. Know what I mean? A lot of these people is hex. The people with the procrastination spirit is hex. People who come into this goddamn channel just to feed is hex. You know what I mean? But I got something for y'all though, man. I got something for the parasites, man. You know what I mean? It's coming real soon. You know what I mean? Real soon. Got something for you parasites who just want to come here and just feed. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. The procrastination. Let's go get some wild rice, man. Should I take that walk? I don't even know, son. Matter of fact, man, just take that walk, man. I don't even got that much battery power, but hey, it's a nice day. You know what I mean? I've been hitting the jog, man, jogging at park and all that. I mean, been hitting the jogging and all that. Yo, I needed to be doing those kinds of exercises, man. Being on that gig, man, I wasn't getting time to do nothing. it's like my life force was slowly draining. Being on that damn job, son. You know what I mean? I had to get my damn solar bars back up. Hurry it up. But yeah, that procrastination energy, man. The cowardly energy, son. The procrastination spirit translates into a cowardly spirit. Cowards. You know what I mean? They ain't brave enough to say it out loud. They say it behind a screen. They ain't brave enough to give these people the props that they claim they giving these people when they dead, when they alive. You know what I mean? They frauding out here, man. People frauding hard out here in the matrix, man. Frauding for likes. They do it because they know it's a hot topic and it's gonna more likely bring traffic to their dull and boring lives. You know what I mean? There's nothing going on in their life. Nothing. Nothing of value. Nothing. So you got a lot of members out here of the guard race that's up under the procrastination spirit frequency, the cowardly energy, where they be doing a whole bunch of sidelining. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of pump faking, fronting like they love these actors, but you know these actors are the fake superheroes. But they're the superheroes. They are the superheroes. They are the ones who the cowards look up to, man. Only a coward look up to a goddamn superhero. You know what I mean? Because a superhero is a slave to positive and negative polarities. They all work for polarities. The boss of the superheroes is polarities. Archons. They all serve a higher order. They just there to keep the lesser people in check. You know what I mean? The populace, like Metropolis, the populace, the humans. The ones who don't have what it takes to save themselves because they cowards. So they look up to these superheroes. That's why they look up to Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, The Rock. They look up to a Nas, to a Jay-Z, to Cardi B, to Megan Stallion. I seen this clip on Facebook with this chick Monique talking about, they were saying that she gave Lil' Kim some flowers because she opened the door for female artists like Cardi B. Lil' Kim ain't opened no goddamn door. That concubine energy been on this planet for eons. All they doing is absorbing the concubine energy. Lil' Kim ain't opened no door. It been hoes before Lil' Kim. Back in the ancient days, the kings had a whole bunch of concubines. There was always concubines downstairs in the king's chambers. Little chicks all laying in the bed licking each other. Lil' Kim ain't open that energy been here. And when those people die, those concubines and them whores, when they die by way of diseases or getting burnt, killed, however they died, they roam on the planet looking for a female vessel or even a damn male vessel to inhabit. You know what I mean? They looking for their vessel to inhabit. So Lil' Kim ain't open no door for nobody. That energy's here. It been here before Lil' Kim even came through the womb. The energy possessed Lil' Kim by way of the environment that she was in. As I stated before, all these environments that we live in is nothing but an ongoing ritual to summon and slip demons in the people that live amongst the environment. You know what I mean? They talk about the hood conditions, the environmental conditions in the hood it's hard in the hood. That's all by design. The rules and regulations, how you live in the hood, is nothing but sorcery codes. You know what I mean? It's nothing but sorcery. The way how they tell you to live in the hood is sorcery. You know what I mean? It's expected for you to be exemplifying certain source codes of witchcraft. You're supposed to smoke weed. You're supposed to smoke cigarettes. You're supposed to disrespect chicks. You're supposed to eat bad food. You're supposed to eat Chinese food. You're supposed to eat chicken. Somebody come around me. Like last time I spoke by in past videos, I was talking to this chick and she was like, yo, what you do? I told her, she asked me if I smoke and drink. I'm like, nah, I don't do that. She's like, no, what do you do? I'm living. That's what I'm doing. When you don't participate in these ceremonies, these witchcraft ceremonies, which is what they call these damn habits, they look at you strange. They look at you strange because you're supposed to be selling crack. Because all of those sorcery codes is embedded in the hood. And those demons are supposed to be inhabiting those people's vessels that live in those fake ass communities, man. It's supposed to be inhabiting those people. The constant temptations is the demons constantly trying to work their way into your vessel. And then you break. Now you're on the corner selling crack. But you ain't really on the corner selling crack. A demon is on you, remotely controlling your vessel to sell crack. You now an agent of the beast. You know what I mean? An agent of the beast. Straight up. Agent for the beast. You know what I mean? Now, agent for the beast, B. Out here working against your own ascension. Simultaneously, you buying time for the beast. I mean, so the procrastination spirit is heavy out here. You got all them people up in church is zapped with the procrastination spirit. They sitting around waiting for Jesus Christ. They look up to Jesus Christ because Jesus Christ is their superhero, is their Lord and Savior. It ain't nobody coming to save them, son. As I stated before, why would a God save somebody that's emotional, son? That's all weak. Why? If you can't figure out ways to not be fully submerged in this matrix, then why in the hell would a God come save you and take you to a so-called better place? You can't even pass the obstacles of the beast, but you think a God is going to take you to his realm or her realm? Get the hell out of here, man. If that God do take you to his or her realm, you might get turned into a damn bullfrog. You might be a bullfrog in heaven, eating flies that just came off of some excrement. You know what I mean? You might be unworthy to rule next to the God. You might come back as a damn slug, a snail or something, a mutt. You might come back as a mutt licking his balls. You know what I mean? Infested with fleas. What the hell would a God come and save you and you weak? Man, God don't deal with the weak, man. God deal with the real. And weak people ain't real. You know what I mean? They got the procrastination spirit because they cowards. They've been tagged by the coward spirit. There's a bunch of coward spirits out here, son, waiting to jump on the vessels, waiting. You know what I mean? A bully could only be called a bully if somebody is wanting to be bullied. You ain't gonna have a bully if you're not gonna have a coward. The bully feeds the coward, and the coward feed the bully. I know that might sound crazy, But in other words, a bully need a coward, and a coward need a bully. You know what I mean? A bully needs a coward, and a coward needs a bully. When a bully is pressing a coward, all of that fear that the coward is kicking off, the bully is feeding up off that. And the coward is feeding up off the bully. They feeding up off the bully. You know what I'm saying? They just doing it in an inadvertently way. Because they feeding, throwing out a distress signal. Oh, I'm a coward. Or can somebody please help me? Can somebody get my back? This bully is trying to beat me up. Can somebody beat up this bully for me? In other words, you waiting for a superhero to come save you. They trained you from birth to look at these fake gods and these fake superheroes to come save you. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna happen, man. Ain't no Black Panther coming to save you. Ain't no White Panther. Ain't no Donald Trump. No Barack Obama. Whatever president they got 20 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that gonna save you, man. You got to save your damn self. You got to save yourself. And the people who don't have what it takes to save themselves, they immediately send in a distress signal out to the higher gods that I'm not worth being saved. I can't find anything that exists within myself that can actually allow me to say I'm worth saving. So you sit there and cower and assume a higher being is going to come and save you. Why would a higher being come and save you and you don't even have what it takes to save yourself? You know that you are not worth saving. That's why you don't save yourself. You know you're worthless. You know deep down you're worthless. You want somebody to have pity on you. The reality is the gods don't have no pity on nobody. You know what I mean? What they do have, though, is a bunch of damn demons that's going to feed up off your cowardness. And they've been feeding. You know what I mean? But yo, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I already know what it is, man. Straight up, baby. I already know what it is, man. It's all about raising the vibe, man. The hell with these procrastinating spirits. The hell with these demons. It's about the soul. You know what I mean? Man, they got a line over there, son. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. That line kind of long, man. People don't stay in the house, man. These people know they shouldn't be outside, man. No, really. This is something I stated before, man. People just come outside because they miserable. And they showed you that when everybody was complaining about being inside. Everybody got a video on Facebook talking about how they mad, they tired of being inside the house, they want to go outside, they miserable, they stressed. Well, these people only come outside so they could, pass that stressful energy on somebody else. How you in your own secure zone and you stress? You know what I'm saying? Like, these people ain't zapped out here. So, man, that line kind of long. Got these damn ants crawling on me, man. Ants, bro. About to get crushed. But yo, bro, I'm about to get up out of here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I already know what it is, man. It's all about raising that vibe, man. I'm up out of here.